going on, Jerome? So this whole eight-round Rodgers and the Vikings controversy drama has gotten way more legs than, frankly, it deserved, mainly because The Athletic double, tripled down and they won't let it go. They won't let it go. See, we fanboys, as John Krasinski said, have to come to grips that Rodgers is going to be the quarterback. No ifs, ands, or buts. But the developments have happened as of late. So Kevin O'Connell at the owners' meeting saying that Rodgers had reached out to the Vikings. And we happen to be one of those teams he, Aaron Rodgers, reached out to. So things that make you go, and then Monday morning quarterback Burt Breer said this: when the four-time MVP reached out to the Vikings, with the idea of making a one-year run at a Lombardi and tying it to being a willing mentor for McCarthy, the team felt it had to listen. So again, two independent sources. So Burt Breer, as well as from the horse's mouth, Kevin O'Connell, that Rodgers reached out to the Vikings. Plus, I don't think that Breer would just make stuff up, right? And also, it's very possible that Kevin O'Connell is Breer's source on this, which is fine. But it's just so funny. Rodgers basically said, "Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? Check yes or no." And the Vikings said no, which is kind of great. But long story longer, why is this off center? Yeah. Anyways, Rodgers was on the McAfee Show, and there was a big build-up on Thursday. It's like, oh, Rodgers going on the McAfee Show. Oh, what's going to happen? And basically, he just talked in circles for kind of threw the Jets underneath the bus, which is ridiculous. Anyways, he basically said that maybe he's retiring, maybe he's not. There's no decision. But this is pretty revealing. This is what he said about the Vikings. Quote, "But there's been a lot of narratives that have not been anywhere near accurate, starting with the Jets. Well, it seemed like the Jets were fine having him back, but this is a massive oversimplification. But hey, don't go on the McAfee Show and you can be our quarterback. No. All right, fine. We're going to take $49 million dead. Continuing with me pitching something to the Vikings," which addressing that, "I only know because Ben Roethlisberger was on the show talking about me waiting for a round for the Vikings. That's not accurate either. I know there's a lot of sentiment from both Packer fans, maybe Vikings fans about certain things, but no, I've known Kevin O'Connell forever. I've known him for 17, 18 years, and we've got a good 17, 18. It's funny. Got a good friendship. So we talk outside of just this off season. We keep in touch during the season. So, hey, you keep in touch during the season? I feel like that's tampering. Yeah. Anyways, but so again, one more time, Kevin O'Connell said that we happen to be one of those teams that he reached out to. Bertie Breer saying that Rodgers reached out to the Vikings, right? And then you have Rodgers saying that a lot of inaccuracies that not been anywhere near, a lot of narratives not been near accurate, starting with the Jets, continuing with me pitching something to the Vikings. So someone is obviously incorrect here. And I don't know. It doesn't seem like the Vikings would have been pitching Rodgers, right? Because if the Vikings would have wanted Rodgers, they would have had Rodgers. Plus, Rodgers said that he would play for $10 million. If I'm the Steelers, just call his bluff right now. Make it very public that you have a 1-year, $10 million deal on the table for Rodgers, and then he'll just be like, yeah. Either way. Hey, who do I trust in this situation? Kevin O'Connell, right? Because KOC doesn't have an axe to grind. KOC does not have this history of being duplicitous as well as just flat out lying. He doesn't have that. So do I think that Rodgers reached out to the Vikings? Yes. Do I think Rodgers says he's not waiting around to see what happens to the Vikings? Baloney. You know that if there was a way to get pay-per-view of the Vikings OTAs, Rodgers would be the only subscriber for $100,000. Just like, he had a misstep on that 5-step drop. They need me. They need me. Baloney. Like somehow, some way, if McCarthy falters in OTAs, you don't think that Rodgers is gonna be on the horn and be like, "Hey, what's up? I'm in." Nah, it ain't gonna happen, right? But like I said, I think someone obviously is bending the truth a little bit. I don't think it's Kevin O'Connell. I think it's clearly this jabroni. Yeah, but of course, what else would you expect? But I just want this to go away. Frankly, I just want him to sign with the Steelers so that we don't have to talk about it anymore. So it's not a talking point anymore because it's basically just taking over everything. Instead of NFL draft talk, Instead of the Vikings and their amazing roster going BPA in this draft, it comes back to Rodgers. Instead of talking about, hey, we may have our future franchise quarterback for the next decade and a half, no, it's about Rodgers. And homeboy hasn't been good since 2021, but I digress. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Aaron Rodgers was on the Pat McAfee Show contradicting Kevin O'Connell. Just a smidge. Shocker. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol. Production value.